7 seconds. Draymond at 5. Clay for the lead. Long. Looney tip. No. Looney, yes! Looney, yes! The Warriors win it! The Warriors have won 5 in a row on the homestand. They're 17-2 in the building. Looney playing volleyball, and he sends it home. The Warriors have won 5 in a row on the homestand. They're 17-2 in the building. Looney playing volleyball, and he sends it home.
We are not going to a third overtime. This is over. You could give away a couple game balls tonight. Clay definitely deserves one. And Clay got the last shot there. Small defender trying to box out Looney. That's not going to work. Got a couple opportunities there.
Klay Thompson on a 54-point night. The Warriors love it. And Kevon Looney. That's a fun week, by the way.
Yeah. And man, what a weird season Phoenix has had. They're going to be...
Come on, Looney! That's a 3!
Whoa.
His first one of the year!
Look at the Warrior bench. He's a spot-up shooter.
You tell me after Kevon hits that 3.
Pop out of it.
And the whole bench going nuts.
Going crazy. They love it.
It's starting with this pick and roll. And now Wall going downhill. And a rebound by Clay. Looney gave ground. Here comes Iguodala on the push. Looney kept running to the rim. Come on, Looney!
Finally healthy this year. What perseverance there.
Made that game interesting. A shooter. This is there.
Attack him. Watch Looney track this one. Precision.
Looney will ride in and lay it up and in. Kevon 14-10 the other night.
First points in almost 3.5 minutes. Draymond Green throws it up. Kevon Looney throws it down. But his playmaking out of pick and roll, time and time again, putting his teammates in position to be effective.
Around Drew. Thought about the step back. His 3 off front iron, but he healed the rebound. Steph down the lane. Roofed, but laid in again. 14-point lead at the half. Down to 5. There is no shot clock. Steph in the lane to Looney to dunk it down. Curry did everything there. Perfect way to end the first half. Steph Curry setting up Kevon Looney. They ran the clock all the way down. Our viewing drive of the game. And that built a 16-point half. Shots up. Podziemski to Looney. That is well done in the dunk.
Yeah, Podziemski.
Talk about be quick but don't hurry. He's got every move and change of speed. Looney takes his time and Steph with a nice delivery. Smith Jr. has always been able to drive. And Looney says no on the other side.
Dennis Smith Jr. thought he left. Came back and surprised him.
And then Looney running the floor is rewarded.
It's only right.
End to end. The block. 7. Looney and on Holmgren to put it up and in. Come on, Looney has been incredible. He's got 9.6 rebounds, a steal.
You love this action. Fake handoff. You got Klay Thompson coming off. But Chet Holmgren didn't even bite. Didn't matter.
That replay. Dubs are now 14 of 35. And that great shooting third quarter. Looney again. Oh! He gathered and hammered.
Mike Conley trying to rotate over. Looney's like, great news. I can rise to this occasion.
Just rolled a little bit into the jumper. 2 minutes, Steph. Looney down the lane. He's got a double-double. 10 points and 11 boards. And the Warriors have 90 already. Buddy Hield returns it to Looney. And there is the lead. And I could just hear Kalena Azubuike say, take a beat.
2 turnovers for the Mavericks here in the second half. Steph's making me look good. 2 buckets for Golden State.
Called them all in the room, on the road, and passed it out.
Kuminga to Looney. What a cut. What a feed. Nice 2.
Gonna work on Looney. And Looney blocked the shot. Curry comes out of the pack. Best game he's had against the Warriors this year.
Why not go back to this split action?
See if they screw it up again.
Oh, right now, they go to Looney on the exact same play as Azubuike's playing offensive coordinator.
Everything after that is just different than every normal man that shoots the ball.
Just drops the dime there to Kevon Looney.
With their drives, you got to be ready to guard the second, third, and fourth move. They got counter moves.
There's a nice delivery from Klay to Looney. That play is there when two men jump at Klay Thompson. Sarunas, you say vice-like grip. I mean, this guy would just rip away rebounds and steals. ATO after the timeout. That's when Steve Kerr's at its best.
Forwards, and I don't like them coming off of him when he's the first pass out.
Wiggins set that up, and Looney hammered it down. Just the tip and catch by Wiggins.
Coming in over the last 4 games. So he has seen an uptick there. Look at the aggressive play by Looney.
His first 4 points finishing up in the first half. But then again, right here, your big man putting it on the floor under control and getting the foul.
Well, Dwight Powell more concerned.
Shot clock at 11. McDaniels on the baseline. Met by Looney at the top. Oh. And then Curry is fouled.
That was the defensive play of the game. Rip through baseline. Looney comes over. He knows his guy needs some help. Just met him at the top.
And they're going right at Steph knowing he's got the 5.
Multiple efforts, multiple closeouts. That's what it takes.
Looney rolling, Looney finishing.
And he had made the adjustment simultaneously as he caught him. He knew he was going to drive before he even got the ball.
284 pounds, 7 feet tall. Curry went right around him to float it up and out. And Looney's there to tip it home. They came up short against Atlanta. Looney down the lane, and he dunked it before Jackson could get there.
Well, he started Steph off the ball. It was perfect. He came off the split action.
Siakam going to get a running start. Looney was there to roof him.
Great job, man. Way to bring on my parade.
Soliloquy.
Yeah. DiVincenzo inside to Looney and one.
Wow.
Kevon Looney shows off the touch at the rim. As TJ Warren a little bit late on the rotation, Looney found just the right type of English to put on that one to get the and one.
12 points for Kevon Looney.
As TJ Warren a little bit late on the rotation.
Away by Chris Paul. Looney running the floor. Looney to the rim. Looney to lay it in.
You know who set that up, though?
Durant just blocking that. Looney, give me that. Took it back. And then Kevon lays it in and draws a foul. That is what has been needed.
Able to stay down. All those pump fakes, man. His jump hook is much tougher against KD. He's got some length, but Looney just took it away from the defender and got right under the basket. Pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. And that's the way to go.
On 2 of 11, White with a straight line drive, and Looney packed it.
And Looney, an exceptional job of coming over and helping. Looks like an open layup for White. Looney says, not on my watch.
With Wiggins and Looney, Andrew did not score in the first half. Keep an eye on Wiggins here in third. Finding Looney right down the lane, and based on who's not available to play. Looney, nice delivery to Looney. Moses Looney with the first double-digit lead of the night.
But he's at his best in the open floor before the defense is set.
Steph all the way to the rim. Looney tipping it in.
Yeah. Well, Şengün is so occupied with Steph Curry.
You could tell Charlotte a little spicy after that Orlando game. They have begun wonderfully. Kevon Looney, little step around. Looney the rebound, 4 seconds to work with. 3 on the way. Looney again. Finishes the half. And Kevon plays beat the clock.
They just became the more aggressive team. And Kevon Looney, timely.
Great defense by Kuminga. Lost it, got it back inside Looney, and Looney throws it down. If only Looney would have been able to pass it.
It's the thing, they're young and hungry, and they got some athletes on this team.
Kevon Looney from deep? How about dropping in the 3 for Kevon?
Looney's going to get this shot whenever he wants. You saw Christian Wood, who was on him. He was all the way in the paint.
Up to 7. Smart blocked by Looney.
Steph, I think it's going to be at the 6-minute mark. Levine gathers, and Looney sends him away.
Wow. 2 and an air ball. And there is Looney with the offensive board to put back.
Andrew lost it, got it back. Shot clock down to 2. Jordan Poole to Looney. And that 3 is good. Right before the 24-second buzzer.
How about the poise under pressure? Run it down. Just take your time. No rush. Let's just kick it to our shooter.
A good box out from Green to keep Draymond off the glass. Looney rumbles to the rim. Off the delivery from Curry.
Curry racing into the front court. Fires to Moody on the baseline. Payton comes free, gives it up, extra pass, Looney with the slam.
If you're not giving up threes and you're giving up twos, it's going to work to your advantage a lot of times.
Breaking the paint and scoring inside, and with apologies to the Hernan Gomez family. Looney attacking the rim.
This is Jordan Poole with 5 on the shot clock. Kevon Looney, former UCLA Bruin, buries the jumper.
Wow, he got away with a push-off there on Bielitsa, too, at the right hand.
Steph back in particular. Klay Thompson to Looney.
Keep adding to this lead. Looney on the roll. Looney with a lefty finish. I tell you,
Trying to get Payton and his defensive presence, and the follow by Looney. And he's already had his presence here in the early minutes of this game.
Just saying, he likes this building for some reason. Finding Looney to hammer it down.
Look at Looney. Take that hand off. 2 defenders stay with Steph. Roll and get up as high as you can. Bounce. Great execution. Steph is making all the plays.
Poole. No good. The follow by Looney.
Steph out of the corner, and Kevon Looney in for the rebound and dunk.
Give them a taste of their own medicine. Will Hardy's like, no.
Well defended by Draymond, and here comes Poole out of the pass. Jordan, step around. Looney cramming it home.
You saw Eubanks have to deal with that Jordan Poole Euro step.
Looney. The patience, but didn't get to finish. Going back up on Curry, puts it in. And draws the foul.
He was so determined. I am going to finish this. Dude, he just came off of Steph, rolled to the basket. He set a screen for Steph. His defender went with Steph for a little bit. And he just rolled. Draymond's always going to find him. Wasn't able to convert the first one.
Way to go, Bay Area. Looney had to shoot that to beat the shot clock buzzer, and he did.
The spacing was rubbish, but he didn't care.
He's got the 6 points, 3 of 5, 8 boards, 3 assists. See Santos with the rebound. Warriors were +2 in the non-Steph minutes, +7 in the Steph minutes. And Looney put Reith on the ground and laid it up and in. Steph thought about it. Wiggins drives. Wiggins, a lot of collision. Wiggins tip, no. Wiggins tip, no. Looney there to tie the game against the Lakers in the 4th. Michael Green and Looney down the lane, and there's going to be no drought tonight. Passes off Curry to Van Vliet. And now Looney, the decision maker. Kevon rolling down the lane, putting it up and in.
He's got to be ready to score. He gets it. He's looking to pass. Oh, wait a minute. No one's in front of me right now. Steven Adams is going to be late.
Looney drives, slams, and is fouled.
A 3-point play on a bad decision. A 3-point play on a bad decision.
Foul on Diallo, and Kevon Looney, who has dropped a lot of weight, is healthy now.
Naz Reid is causing all kinds of havoc. Very dangerous first 4 minutes of this game, because the T-Wolves are setting a tone. And Looney laying it up and in. That was the Klay delivery.
Game 7 type of vibes, and you've seen that early here.
Looney off the Curry feed. Last couple weeks, they've been the second best defensive team. Shot clock at 8. Butler's terminated the dribble. Buddy driving, sets up Looney, patiently dunking. The reload 3 for the record, off iron. And loose to Looney to put it up and in! 50% shooting, and we said killer offensive rebounds for the Pacers. This is the most killer offensive rebound of the game.
Well, look at Looney just kind of hanging back. almost like one of those Hail Marys.
Was meeting with a specialist today to further learn what he could do in handling the collapsed lung. However,
Curry pulls back, but despite all the misses, as Draymond Green kicks it out to Bazemore, and Bazemore from the elbow jumper way off. Looney has to throw it up and then hit the rim, and it goes in. Kevon Looney very aware of the shot clock about to expire.
Look at him sealing him down low.
Oh, Looney, that was beautifully done. Pajemski finds him. Kevon lays it in. Free throw coming.
He makes it like a layup line layup on a play like that. Thompson cuts inside. Looney throws it down.
Kind of feeling it as a group. Iguodala, a little tic-tac-toe. Looney.
Harrison Barnes denied by Looney that time. Verticality.
Using the Looney screen. Rolls to the rim for the hammer. Coach Jenkins takes a timeout.
Well, a quick pick and roll. The coverage was blown. And as an opportunity, once again,
another all-star on the floor. Nice pass. Green for Brown. Back in game one, they had 4 shot clock expirations. Timeout, Rockets. Back in game one, they had 4.
A lot like Curry's in and out.
Chiseling his way inside, Butler. Off to Looney. Down it goes.
University of Houston.
It's been a little streaky this season.
There you go. Tic-tac-toe. But Rondo's got Looney up top. And Kevon, you don't beat him very often. Guards try all the time. Number 5. Play attacking. Looney with the rebound. Puts it up and in. So Kevon Looney beats the clock.
Curry. Looney. Looney inside. Robinson right swarming. And Looney somehow finds a way to get it in.
There's Looney again. He will. And Looney blocked the shot. Looney with the outlet.
They're going to have time to go 2 for 1 here. Barely.
Play 3. Anthony with the miss. Poole the other way. Screen by Kevon Looney. Lee, great entry pass. And Looney cutting well, but Lee made it go.
Got held there.
And then Looney blocking Harrison.
He was late, but he made up for it.
Come up with your own celebration. Be original.
Oubre went right around, ball again, and made the better play to Looney.
He's seeing the defense really well, and he's not settling. So he got a little too comfortable early on. You want to be physical with him.
Monk and Lyles both in. They combined for 48 points. Looney on the roll. Looney with a hammer.
2 defenders go with Clay.
But that was the angle needed. Draymond floats it to Looney. Shot clock at 9. Looney turns the corner. Oh, Kevon! That's a little Milwaukee Looney.
That one worked out.
And then Looney with a steal. Looney on Harden. Looney to finish.
He just was able to keep him on his left side the whole time.
Steph for 3. And Looney! The 2-hand follow.
You cannot close on him. Now here's Curry's off the front of the rim, backboard. You cannot close on him. Now here's Curry's off the front of the rim, backboard. Perfect laid out there for Looney to come in. This came off very softly, nicely.
Trae Young, and then Chicago's one of the real surprises in the East. And that is another ATO from Steve Kerr after the timeout.
This is the ATO. Got all the defenders focused on Steph. He takes 2 with him. Draymond.
And he means what he says, and we'll see if these guys can take it to heart and make an adjustment.
Well, they have scored the last 8 points, but that run comes to an end with Looney scoring at the rim. The rebound.
Can they get anything in transition? Yes, they can.
They'll take this one.
And that'll get Trae Young. Blocked by Looney.
Coming to the ball game. Along with Lee. Payton, one more to Looney.
I had my Valkyries pin on today.
You do? I saw that. I have mine, but it's at home. I didn't want to lose it in Houston as Kevon Looney flips it up and in. Mentioned the size and strength. Moody came to cut. And then Moody shined over everything, but followed in by Kevon Looney. His first bucket of the night.
DiVincenzo thought about it, now drives, beautiful feet inside, and Looney with a bucket.
Wiggins from the baseline, missing there. Looney fighting for that rebound. And Kevon an extra possession. He's going to go back inside and put it in.
Kevon Looney setting the tone.
Guard Klay Thompson. And Looney rolls and hammers.
How about that out-of-bounds play? Here's the last inbounds play. You see the two defenders go at Klay Thompson. Nobody anchoring the rim. This was almost automatic pass.
Draymond is a little frustrated. Curry with a steal on the outlet. He's running with Kevon. Threw it behind the back to him. Looney maintaining, flipping it in, and drawing the foul.
Robin's really confident right now.
Driving again. Looney sends him back. What a block shot. Behind the back to Looney.
Nice.
And Pascal, don't shoot that. Go dunk that.
He did it. They're making this a thing.
Sasser, meet Kevon Looney.
Counter move there. Klay Thompson had to work hard. He just stayed on his hips. Don't give up the blow by. Give Looney time. That's all he needs.
The dribble handoff to Curry. Nice look inside. Looney off a great dime by Mulder.
Toscano Anderson denied there by Jokic, even though he's a high flyer. Look at Poole go to work. Oh, what a pass. And Looney with a two-handed jam.
Poole hides behind Looney. Drop it back. How about that?
That is the playmaking we're talking about.
21. He's playing like a veteran.
Like they did last game.
Kevon Looney's first playing time.
There you go.
And that's how you finish.
Out on Draymond Green. A little one-handed pass. The weak side is just a task. And you get a little handoff. Kevon Looney's just rolling to the basket. You saw two defenders jump out on Draymond Green. A little one-handed pass. The weak side is just a task.
Kevon Looney checking in. And Kevon Looney scoring.
Without throwing it to his teammate.
Oh, Looney from the weak side. Is Smith denied by Looney. GP2 sends Draymond on his way.
Just shut that paint down.
Porter again with a big step. Nice big-to-big passing. Well, Looney helping out Quinn Cook.
He's come out to Thrive City and get a bite to eat and hang out. Beautiful park opening across the street soon.
Looney did well to catch that and finish. But it was like he was spinning a pizza, and then he caught the ball, then laid it up and in. Can we take the lid off this fourth quarter basket? Poole inside, halfway down and out. Looney, the rebound. Looney the foul. Looney the foul.
You might have to give a game ball to Looney tonight, man. The work he has done on both sides of the floor. First of all, two defenders go with Steph. I like that Jordan Poole didn't try to force it to Looney. They're trying to get it up on the rim. But doing your work early. When was the last time you saw Looney scream on anybody?
I will say this. As Gale and Fox get
Looney?
It's one and done.
Right.
So there must have been something wrong with it. I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean? Boy, he got up there. One and done.
Right.
So there must have been something wrong with it. That's right.
Klay Thompson drawing two people and just setting up Looney perfectly. McCaw penetrating again. Banking it up and out. Rebound inside. The second chance points are the difference tonight.
Paul flicks it over. Thompson extra feed.
Looney, big finish.
Yeah, and here's Looney on the pick and roll, or actually on a pin down and then catching the ball. But Nurkic, as much as they play through him up high, Ian, but Nurkic, as much as they play through him up high, Ian.
For 6 free throws and the Warriors only 1.
D'Angelo Russell, nice handle, blocked by Looney. Curry pushes. Schroeder gets back. Walker gets back. Curry.
It's a great drive and a tremendous block by Looney that starts a fast break. Steph Curry finishes it off.
He's done a good job just hanging around. They're waiting for the Warriors to cool off. Looney in on Jokic, and he did a little Jokic to him. A little spin move and finish. You want Beal to be one of your core pieces going forward.
They'd love to be in that play.
Poole to Looney, nicely done. Rebounds with his 10 points. Jemski on the step around and got Looney a layup. Beautifully done.
He created that with his footwork. Finally, he got where to.
Kevon Looney, Iguodala, Curry, and Sean Livingston. The rotations will be odd tonight as Looney able to guide that home and draw the foul.
I thought he might use the board here, but this shows the strength of Kevon Looney because he put that ball out.
Well, the game still certainly very much there for the taking for the Suns, but defensively they've got to tighten up as Looney able to power in for the slam over Chris.
You see just enough hesitation, and Jackson can't get back in time.
He jumped a little late on this one. He's there, but you see he's kind of stiff-legged. Oops, he's trying to react.
As Looney drives down the lane. How about that? Looney off the dribble to the basket, roofed.
But stayed with the play.
Been a big part of that.
Oh, Kevon went back to hammer it. Full of verticality. And the cutting Looney. So the UCLA product on both ends of the floor. And then the finish on the other, and the Warriors up 17.
Nice.
And Looney with the block at the top. The push ahead to Cook. And so Kevon's block leading to the breakaway. He's done a lot of good things in this game, but 2 of 7 on threes. Hey, Kevon, he waited for Clarkson and just sent it back in his face. And Livingston running it back to lay it in. Nice sequence there. You face him up, you go left, and he's ready. Spring free. Oh. Looney at 3. Looney to the rim. Looney to lay it in.
Goodness, Looney attacking from the top against a pretty good defensive guard. He turned it around. He made him do a 360.
NBA long that's going to happen to you. What a pass.
Tic-tac-toe. Looney inside. Oh, what a pump fake. Leapers like to leap. That was kind of MIA for them in the playoffs.
It was.
There's Looney running the floor.
Yes! Steph, there we go. Listen, he's only got 3 points, but he's making things happen. Steph Curry's energy. That's going to happen a lot. You got to be ready to attack, and Kevon Looney was. Jamal Murray got over there from the weak side, jumped a little early. Look at the poise. Just a little shot fake. Mistake there. They switched it late. He was there.
Kevon, a straight line drive and finish. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Looney with the crossover. Looney! Goodness. Oh, man.
Back in his high school days, this was a regular occurrence. Sabonis is still trying to find him. Oh, my goodness. He crossed him into oblivion.
And he did that with a shot clock.
Oh, my goodness. With those arms, the length.
7'3" wingspan. Those kind of hands. Looney, a little tic-tac-toe.
There you go.
Another extra possession created by Kevon Looney.
Teams have to match Looney's intensity.
And Looney right down the lane.
He's saying, I'm way too intense for you.
Well, they've taken the crowd out of it, too, because there's been no Warrior runs at all. Looney on a post-up. Looney right to the rim.
Curry's got 22. Final seconds of the third. Bullock defends. Curry. Wiggins. Underneath, no one is on Looney.
We'll take a look at this to see if it was good, but to me it looked like Kevon Looney.
By Dallas, watch it again. Did Looney get it off in time? Yes, got it. 2-point game. Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
Damn good team still.
In the corner, Wiggins bounces, Green floats, Looney flushes.
This is the action. Set your screen for Steph. You may get an open layup because no lack of effort from anybody.
And pass low.
I think he's even surprised he finished that one. The pass was low. Valanciunas overruns it, and somehow there's 3 defenders around.
Rockets. He got with the initiative here. That's a nice feed. Wiggins to Looney, couple pump fakes, and then laying it up and in.
Oh, Looney's so smart. He Santos, they're teaming up.
He coming around. Drop it to Looney to lay it in. Guy Santos.
Feed inside to Looney.
He's going to take it as deep as he can. And a little pump fake. Defenders kind of left him, and then they lunged at him, threw it to his big man.
Looney down the lane.
It's nice.
Give it up. Looney breaks away for the smash.
I'll just stay with Steph. He's screening too well.
Curry to Looney inside. Kevon, clever finish.
Their brother that's down, Shea Gilgeous.
So Looney again and dunking it down. Holmgren came from behind, but apparently Kevon had dunked it before the contact.
Let's go ahead and sprint, but look at Steph coming off. 2 defenders to jump out, and he's able to make that pass. Clay coming off.
Well, and you said it.
And Looney with the rebound. Edwards was sure he was fouled. Here goes Looney to the basket. Looney lays it in.